All right, and we are now recording. Hey, good morning, everyone. Janet Legere here from CLB Learning, and it is my honor and privilege to be here with you today on Wednesday, April 9th. My goodness, I don't know, time has just been literally disappearing. It's well, beautiful sunny day here in Calgary, double-digit temperatures, so life is good, isn't it? We are here today to talk about the system and the setup. So we're going to be going through the back office of CLB Learning. I'm going to show you where to find everything as a free member, and then we're going to show you where to find everything as an upgraded member and talk about why you'd want to upgrade if you're still a free member. And then I'm going to go through the whole setup. So we're going to show you how to set up your lead sleep system with the autoresponder, your landing page, and your capture page. And we're going to do all that in less than an hour. What do you think? That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it really takes no time at all to set up your funnel. Even as a newbie, it takes a little more time because it's all new to you. But if you're following along with the videos, it really doesn't take any time at all. So I'm just going to ask everybody, if you aren't already muted, if you could just mute yourself, or I can just do it right there. There we go. All right, that's just so we don't get background noise as we're going. I'm going to click that share button. There it is. I'm telling you, they keep moving things in this room. Every time I come in, it's something new. The beauty of the internet, the beauty of technology is that it's always changing, and that's actually something that I quite like because it can't get bored. It's always changing. All right, so we're in desktop share. We are in our CLB Learning members site. We're just going to click this login button, and I'm going to log in as a free member. When you log in as a free member, you are always going to be greeted with an opportunity to upgrade. So we're having some issues with our Stripe connection at the moment, and we haven't gotten that sorted, but there is. You scroll down, it talks about all the benefits and the bonuses that you receive as an upgraded member, including you receive a 50% commission when you sponsor new members who upgrade in CLB Learning. So 2 members and your membership is paid for. You get our CLB blogging platform, which is an incredible tool for you to use. You have your own blog on our blogging platform. You get our Telegram group, the quick start guide that's in our back office. We'll show you that in a minute. When you're an upgraded member, that has all of your links in it. And we show you how to set up a funnel to give away that report. So imagine giving away a report that has all of your links in it. Isn't that cool? So people are reading how to do things and click, they can join those programs. But here's what's really cool. You get upgrades in our 4 mailers, Prospect Geyser Co-op, Stay at Home Mailer, Genie Mailer, and GoPro Mailer, plus 50,000 credits. Okay, so that's a lot of credits. That's going to get you a lot of traffic to your capture page right from the get-go. All right, so it's going to get you leads and members get going right away. But here's an additional bonus. As an upgraded member, I will set up your funnel for you. So if you're new to this or you just don't have time or you're just not interested in doing that, I will go in as long as you're an upgraded member in Leadsleep. I can log into your system and set up your entire funnel for you. And then once your funnel is set up, we can add your link to our rotator. So we have a special group on Telegram for our rotator members, and we each advertise the rotator link on a regular basis. We ask that you send traffic at least once a week. I do check the stats every month, and if there's no traffic coming, then we remove you from the rotator. But as long as there's some traffic coming from you, we show you how to do that so we can tell. You'll stay on our rotator, and the rotator does deliver, and I'll show you that when we get into lead sleep. I'll show you the stats on our rotator. And I mean, we've delivered over 2,000 leads to our members over the last year and a bit since we started our rotator. So I think that's pretty incredible. All of that for a one-time price of $197. It's just a one-time fee. And again, remember, as an upgraded member, if you sponsor someone and you share with them all this amazing stuff and amazing reason to upgrade, you're going to earn a 50% commission. That's $98.50 in your pocket. I think that's pretty cool. All right, so we have a link here to pay with a credit card. The upgrade is a manual at the moment. That doesn't take me long to get that. Now, if you choose not to become an upgraded member, that's okay. You still have access to everything in the back office. other than the upgraded membership bonuses. But you have access to everything that you need to get started. So you can just click, no thanks, I'll pass for now. Or if you've just logged in and you know what all that stuff says and you don't want to read it anymore, you can just click anything back here and it will take you to the main page. So if I click on the home button, it brings me to the home screen of the back office. One of the things you want to be aware of is your ID number. Okay, you're going to need that number when you set up your autoresponder and your landing page for the funnel system. Okay, so you're going to need that number. So make note of that. There are 4 things that we ask you to do on the front page. That's it. There's only 4 items here. We're not confusing you with 12 steps to get going. Number 1, come to our Telegram group and introduce yourself. All right, join our Telegram group, come and introduce yourself. That's the best place to get your questions answered and the help you need. Then we go down here. We want you to come, pardon me, to our Facebook group. And again, introduce yourself in our Facebook group. It's just another opportunity for you to meet other members and get your questions answered. We also have a Facebook page, so you can head on over there and like our page. So all you got to do is click on the link and like the page. And then, oh, I'm sorry, there are 5 things on the page. Number 4, subscribe to our YouTube channel. That you want to make sure you do because that is where all of our replays are. Okay, so if you subscribe to our YouTube channel, you'll get notification whenever we have a replay up there. All of our replays from our Wednesday webinars are on our YouTube channel. Although I have noticed recently that YouTube has been removing some of my videos, the ones that I do on follow-up and the ones that I do for Udemy, anything that shows personal information, they are removing those videos. So I have to be really careful when I am doing training videos that I'm not sharing personal information of other people, right? So the last thing that's on the page here, once you've done these 4 things, which is just, connecting with CLB, is set up your CLB funnel. All right, so you click there to set up your CLB funnel, and it's going to bring you to the CLB funnel setup page. On this page, we describe everything to get set up with your funnel. Now, before we do that, we're going to come back to this page. Okay, so this is what you would do as a new member. You're going to get your page all set up. But I just want to go through and show you the back office and show you what everything else sits here. Okay, and then we're going to come back here to set up our funnel. So on the left here is your CLB funnel setup. That's where we are. When we come to our CLB funnel setup, you'll notice that there are more menu items on the right. So this is to set up your funnel, which is the next page, which has the instructions and the share codes. This is to set up Udemy solo ads. So we have information there. You can to sign up and set up with Udemy and then with viral mailers. Okay, so we've done training webinars on that. They are on our YouTube channel. Udemy, again, is an issue because we're going through and showing personal information and they don't like that. That's okay. And then on the left here, we have CLB live training and events, which is where you are right now, Wednesday, noon Eastern. That's today. So we have right here, Get Live Training is where you can register and remind your members to register for our webinars. CLB training replays right here on our YouTube channel. So you just click to visit our YouTube channel. It'll take you to our playlists. Maybe there we go. And from here you can, it's going to look a little different for me because I'm the owner of this. But when you get here, there will be a subscribe button and you'll be able to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And again, it brings you to our playlist so you can come here and get all of our replays. Okay. You'll see that they're all here. You got all of the videos, they're listed and ready for you to whatever subject that you need. So let's come back here. We're going to go, I just need to move some things here and make that smaller. All right. Okay, up at the top here. All right, so we're going to come back up to the top menu. We have your profile. So under your profile, the one thing that you really want to do is come down here, make sure you remove that because you only want to have something there if you want to change your password. So if you want to change your password, you do that here. Otherwise, you're going to leave that blank. But right here, the WISE email, you want to make sure that you enter your WISE email here, okay, whatever that is. If you don't have a Wise account, just go to wise.com and set up a Wise account. We do have Wise in the downline builder. I'll show you that in a minute. So you can sign up. It's free to sign up for a Wise account. You can attach it to your bank account. And the reason you want to do that is because that's how we pay your commissions. And we want to do that. Okay. We want to pay your commissions. So there we go. You're going to enter that in and you're going to update, and bing, bada, boom. That's all you need to do. In your profile, you can enter your address and everything like that if you wish. It's always great for us to do that if we have your contact info. But what we really need is your Wise email. Under the affiliate toolbox, you can see your referrals. I don't want to click on that because it will show my referrals and all of their, oh no, this one is okay because this is my free account. Okay, so here we go. This is my tester email. So here's, I signed up with a free account as a test email, and you'll see if my email address was attached to the Gravatar, it would show my picture. It shows me my email. I can send an email from here if I'm an upgraded member. It will show their phone number and their membership status. And when they signed up, it shows if they've logged in. But the key here is you get their email and their phone number if they put it in there, okay? That's key because you can contact those people. All right, so let's go back up here to our affiliate toolbox. This little button is really in my way. Our affiliate toolbox. This is where you would see your commissions. So when you earn commissions, they're going to show up here. Affiliate toolbox. Now, here's something that's really important is our downline builder. Now, if you're not familiar with what a downline builder is, it's simply a resource tool, a resource area with all the tools and resources that we use to help you build your list. So these are tools like Udemy, our viral mailers, Owl Inbox, things like that. Okay, and Leads Leap, of course. But we also have an area here for you to put your primary business. So if you are using CLB to build your list and to learn to build your list because you want to get prospects for a primary business, this is where you do it, okay? Because as you sponsor new people into CLB Learning, they're going to come and learn about your primary business because I'm going to introduce them to it, just like I'm doing here. All right, so you're going to enter your primary business without the HTTP or HTTPS, okay? So just www dot or whatever it is, your username dot, whatever the URL is, you see on here, it's a username dot, right? So this is one of our businesses in here. Now, something I want to say, because this question comes up all the time, all right? So if you've been thinking about it, don't want to ask because you think it's a silly question. It's not, because I get asked it all the time. Okay, in the downline builder, click here to sign up is always going to show your sponsor's link, always. When you change it, so when you put information here, and you'll see that some of these I don't have my information. When you put your information and you update it, so I can change my Wise email here. And if I didn't have a Wise email, I could click here to sign up. All right. Oh, no, this is the affiliate ID for Wise, sorry. But here I could click to sign up with Wise. And then once I've signed up, I will get an affiliate ID and I can put it there, right? So once you've entered information, you're going to update your referral IDs. And then your information is back here. So when you sponsor someone to CLB Learning, they're going to see your links. So all of this to sign up here, as long as you have put your information in the little box here and it's correct, they're going to see your link here. Now, if you want to see how that works, simply sign up under yourself with a different email address. And then you can log in as that user, and you'll see that all of the links in the downline builder will be yours. So I hope that makes sense. Then we have our downline mailer. Now, as a free member, no, can't do it, okay? But when you're an upgraded member, you have the ability to email your downline right from the back office, all right? So you can come down here and you can send an email anytime you want. Now, I need to warn you, I get a copy of all those emails, so I do check them to make sure that you are not spamming the system, all right? Now let's click over here to downloads because this is a very important area. So we've got some great downloads for you here. We were talking to the ladies at the beginning of the call that came in early about recording a video for your landing page. We had a call a few weeks back about recording a video for your landing page and how beneficial that is. It's just the conversion rate is so much higher when you have a video because people love to see you. And down here at the very bottom, landing page video script. There it is. You just download that, edit the information, and bing, bada, boom, camera in hand, and off you go. You have a video. All right. But down here, we also have follow-up text. So if you, when you get new members into CLB, we have follow-up emails that you can send, a follow-up text message if you have their phone number, because as you saw, new members in CLB do tend to leave their phone number. We have an email series for the autoresponder. So if you are a free member, you can set up email series. Well, actually, you can only set up the follow-up message. You can send a broadcast, but you're limited as a free member to lead sleep. But we do give you the autoresponder emails in case you're using a different system altogether. And then we have some books that you can download: How to Succeed Online, Abundant Thinking, Rich Dad Mindset, and the Resolution Success System. The Resolution Success System, highly recommend you download that book. It is going to help you set and achieve realistic goals. Seriously, it will change your mindset. It will give you such simple strategies. We will have a webinar coming up in the future on your daily action plan and how to use the Resolution Success System. But it's just a 14-page report. Download it, read it, and do it. You don't even need me to do that one, okay? Now the quick start guide, the CLB quick start guide, I left the best for last. Here it says click here to download. That report is just going to be populated with the generic links. When you are an upgraded member, there's a little asterisk beside that report, meaning that that report will have all of your links in it. It is a brandable report. And we will be putting together more reports soon that we can have in the back office for you to use for those who like to create other capture pages to give away. When you're giving away things for free, people love to subscribe for that. So those are all the downloads as a free member. You click on this button. This is where you can upgrade. And again, we go over the bonuses when you upgrade. They're all listed right here. All right, so I'm going to log out of here. I think I have covered everything that's in the back office. And we're going to log in. As an upgraded member, you'll see I was not presented with the upgrade offer. All right. Pardon me. So you'll see again, it shows my ID. Everything on the front page here is the same as a free member. So it shows you all the information, and click here to set up your funnel. Now there are a few things that are different. Let's start here with the downloads. Now when I click on download number one, there are more downloads. So we have the Think and Grow Rich package, As a Man Thinketh. I think those are different. Otherwise, we have the quotes, but you'll see here, this document is automatically rebranded with your IDs from the downline builder. So when I download this report and open it, the IDs that are in that report are all connected to the IDs that I have in the affiliate toolbox under the downline builder. All right, so all of my IDs are filled in here, you'll see. And so that report is going to have, when I download this report, I've downloaded it 17 times now. But here's my report. And when I scroll down here, okay, it's a pretty cool report. I recommend you download it and have a read. So click here to join CLB. We'll have my link. So that'll open up to my link. You'll see that it shows, I don't know if you can see that, if I can make that bigger. No, but there's my link there. If I scroll down, where do we have lead sleep down here? There we go, lead sleep. Click here to join lead sleep, and that has my lead sleep link. All right, so that will have your lead sleep link if you are an upgraded member. So you're going to give this report away through a funnel system, which we have the instructions in the back office. And when people download this report, and there's all the information here. When we come to the very bottom, all the links are here, and these are all connected to you, provided that you have that information in your back office. So how cool is that? I think that's pretty darn cool. All right, so we're going to close that. Oops. I don't want to save you. No. All right, there we go. I can close that. All right, so those are all of our downloads. Upgraded membership bonuses. If we click on this link, so that's a link that's not available to you as a free member. So when we scroll down here, it talks about the CLB blogging platform. And if we click on that, this shows you what the blog looks like. All right. This says list building with CLB Learning. When you get your blog, it's going to be, say, list building with your name. Okay. List building with John Smith. Mine says list building with Coach Janet. However, we have that listed. This is how your blog looks. It's naked. There's a welcome post. This will have your name on it. And down here, this link will be attached to you. Getting started with CLB, this will be attached to you, who we are and what we do. This is a page that simply talks about Don and I and how we created CLB Learning. And here, get started with CLB Learning. Again, it's attached to you. So you get a blog just like this. You have full access to the blog. You can change the template. You can add a picture up here. You can change the title. You have full access. There are some limitations onto what you can do, but basically, you can treat it however you want. It's a great way to get traffic, to get people to get to know you, to get to know what you're doing. It's a great way to spread the word. All right, now, where are we? 10:23. We're going to go and set up our CLB funnel. All right, but before we do, I'm going to come back into the room. I'm just going to stop sharing for a moment. I'm going to come back in the room and see if anybody has any questions. Does anybody have any questions? If you do, you can unmute yourself if you have a question about the back office, anything that popped up as we went through that. No? Cool. Guess I'm doing an okay job. All right, but we're going to go back into sharing. All right. Yes, I am screen sharing. Okay. All right, so we're back here. We are going to start our setup. So we're going to scroll down here, and here are our step-by-step instructions. So we're going to be setting up. I do need to we're going to be doing this a little different than the instructions say, but you can do it exactly as the instructions say. Okay. It works either way. I'm just going to, I have found that there is a more streamlined way to get things set up. So that's how we're going to do it. All right. So let's click here to step-by-step instructions because this is where our codes are. So the first thing you're going to do is join Leads Leap with your CLB sponsor. So hopefully your sponsor has filled in the downline builder and put their link in there. And as long as they've done that, this link will be theirs. And so when you click on that, it's going to open in a new window and you're going to join Leads Leap for free. All right. Once you join for free, you'll be presented with an opportunity to upgrade. Highly recommend it. It'll be the best money you spend on your business. And remember, that's all tax deductible. All right, that your expenses that you're paying for your memberships, for your advertising, that is all tax deductible. So you make sure you're keeping those receipts. So if you are already a member, you're going to click here to log in. And once you are logged in, now the fun begins. All right, so we're back here. Under here, we have some codes. Okay, so we have the autoresponder code right here, the landing page code, and the capture page code. We are actually going to be starting with the landing page. And the reason for that is because I've discovered that when we set up our autoresponder, when we set up the signature file, well, and we set up the autoresponder, you can set it up so that it redirects to your landing page. once they subscribe. When they confirm their subscription, you can have them redirect right to your landing page. You can leave that blank, but I like to have that in there. Okay, so I like to do the landing page first. This is what your landing page looks like. Another change, pardon me, I have a hair in my face. Another change that we make is that we change the wording on here. So on mine, it says Janet Legere invites you to put more money in your pocket. Okay. So we're simply inviting people. So we're adding our name. It makes it a little more personal. This page then redirects to our landing page, which will have your picture. This link will connect to you. That's something that these are things that you're going to have to edit, right? So you're going to put in your picture. You're going to change that link. That's why you need your ID number. Remember we said you need that ID number for CLB Learning. That's going to go right here and down here. Start now for free. You'll also be editing that. And right here, where it's got contact Janet Legere and all that contact info, that's going to be your information. All right. So those are the things you're going to be editing on the landing page. This is an alternate video landing page. So we had the training on how to create a video landing page. So for those of you, there were a few of you earlier that said you were going to get on that. So if you do get on that, here is the code for the landing page. So you would simply put in your link to your video, edit your name, and again, then you go down here, edit the links, and edit your contact information. Now we do have one more funnel down here. It is the quick start funnel. So if you are an upgraded member and you have updated all of the downline builder, the quick start guide is branded to you. You're going to download that quick start guide, upload it to the back office of LeadSleep. They make that easy for you. And you're going to follow these instructions. We have the landing page and capture page for the quick start guide. You can use the same autoresponder. You just change the welcome message to include the link to your report. All right, so here are the webinar replays. Here's a replay on the CLB funnel, the original setup. All right, if you go to the YouTube channel, you will also find a replay on how to set it up the new way and the quick start funnel guide. All right, so there's the two funnels there for you to use. All right, now let's come back up here because we're going to need these codes. So we're going to come over here. We're already logged into, I'm just going to close some of these windows. We're already logged into LeadSleep. We're going to come down here. Now, the first thing we're going to do, if you've never been into LeadSleep, it's going to be the first thing you're going to do, and you need to be an upgraded member. We're going to come down here to the hosting service, to the image manager. And here, you're going to upload your image. Okay, so you're going to upload a picture of yourself. I've already got, muchos pictures up here, but I'll show you how. You're just going to click add a new image. And I'm going to click on here to upload an image. And I'm going to go to my pictures and find a picture I can upload. It doesn't even have to be, I just want to show you that you can upload pictures. All right, so we'll just upload this one. And there's another picture of me. All right, so I can close and refresh. And now I have a picture of me here. All right, so it's an older picture, but I just want to show that I've got my picture here. So that's the first thing you want to do is upload your picture, because you want to put your picture on your landing page and in your signature file for your autoresponder. All right, so now we're going to scroll up here and we're going to go to our page manager, because remember I said we're going to create our landing page first. So I'm going to come back to CLB Learning, and right here we have a landing page. Okay, so I'm going to copy that code. I'm going to add a new campaign. Okay, so you're going to click on this CLB landing page, and I'm just going to say new. So keep doing so many of them. All right, so once you've created the campaign, now we're going to add a new page design to start. And here is where you can enter your share code that we just copied. If you are not an upgraded member, you have to do these manually. So there's our landing page. Now we're going to launch the editor. Okay, so I hope you're following me so far. And so here's my picture. Now, because I uploaded my picture, if I go here, see image, when I click on my picture, I'm going to click a different box. See on the right-hand side how things change? All right. So when I click on my picture, it brings up the editing information for my picture. I want to change that picture, right? So I click on the image URL. And when I click on that, it brings up the image um, um, library. Okay, so I could upload an image right from here if I wanted, or I've already uploaded it. So we're going to change the picture. We're going to put that one. See, bing, bada, boom. That's it. It's done. Then I'm going to come here and I'm going to change this. We're going to make my name. I'm just going to change it to Jan. All right, just to make it different. Grab your free system. All right, so I clicked on it. See how it brought this up? I'm going to go to the go-to URL and go to the end. And there's my number. So I'm going to change this to Dawn's number. I should have just changed this all to Dawn's site. All right, so I changed the number there. Now I'm going to scroll down further. Start now for free. Again, I'm going to go to the link here, go to the end where the number is and change the number. Then I'm going to come down to the last box here where it's got the name, and I'm going to change that name. All right, what did it do here? All right. There. All right, contact Jan was here. And then you would change your contact information. All right, I can put a different number here. I can put a different username. So whatever your information is, you're going to put it there. And then when you're all done editing that information, you're going to come up here to the top and press save. All right, your landing page is done. So that took like 2 minutes. All right, so it's taking its time processing. Doesn't usually take this long, but there we go. All right, so here's our page done. Now we're going to come here to List Manager, okay? And we are going to create our autoresponder list. So we're going to add a new list. And we'll solve it. CLB Learning Leads New. Add that. And you can call it whatever you want. That's for your personal use. You can just call it your list. All right, so now we're going to click on the settings. I'm not importing the emails just yet. I'm going to set up the account. So you need to put your name, your email address. Now, this is important. I recommend you make sure you use the same email address that you registered with Leasley. And the reason for that is that, and then it's already verified. Now, you can use a different email address for sure if you want to track this differently than just the affiliate account. You can have a separate email address, but you'll have to verify it. Okay, right here. Click here to send the code to the above email address. Now, when I click that, it says it's auto verified because it's an email already set up. So it's already been verified. And so it puts the code. Now you need the postal code of where you live. I'm sorry, your postal address. Ah, so you need your mailing address, basically. Okay, it has to be in there to make it legal. Come down here, and you can add more here. Show a link after verification. Oops. Hang on here. I open my page manager here. I need this link. See, oh no, I don't. Oh, sorry to confuse you. All right, so if I want to show a link after, I just click on, no, I do need it. I'm going to copy the link. Now, there are 2 links here. Do you see how it shows 2 links? There's this one, and then there's this one with a LPG Pro. All right, that's the one you want to use because you're an upgraded member. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to paste that right here. Okay. Now we're going to scroll down here, and this is where it gets fun. We want to create a signature, and here we go, signature design. We want the signature file to go automatically in our welcome email, in our broadcast emails, and in our email series. If we don't need to put the signature code, it's just automatically going to put your signature in there. Did you see when I clicked that, it brought up an editor? And so now I'm going to put my name and image. See, I'm going to click on the image gallery. And we're going to put that picture in. Okay. Well, that's a little big. So I'm just going to shrink that down. There we go. And I put my contact information. Telegram, Facebook, Teams. If you guys aren't on Teams, we should get you on there. My brain is typing what I'm talking. Okay, so there we go. It's my contact information. And I'm going to update my signature file. So now that picture and that signature is going to show up in all of my emails. So I can activate this list. I have not, I'm going to save without activating at this point because I want to save this information. And now I want to set up our email. So all we've done is created our settings. So we've put in our landing page and we've put in our personal information in our signature file. So now we're going to add the emails. We have 8 emails for you in the email series. So we're going to come back here to our instructions and we're going to copy this code, the list code. And we're going to come back here to the list. And where's my list? Right here. All right. This thing is in my way. Okay, so here's my emails. I'm going to import. And I'm going to enter the code right there. I'm going to replace everything and yes. Okay. There we go. Look at that. Bing, bada, boom. 8 emails all ready for you. All you have to do is edit them. And we're going to click here on the first one. And I'm not going to edit them all. I'm just going to show you how to do this. So you're going to come in here, join CLB Learning. You're going to click on that link. And you're going to click on this insert edit link. And you're going to change that to your ID number. And click OK. Make sure you scroll right to the bottom of the email. Now you'll notice this email has a signature code in it. And the reason is because there's a PS. And so you want, and the reason for that is if you're going to be giving away the quick start guide, you're going to change this email and put the link here to download the guide right here. You'll change this to downloading the guide. And so we still want to have a link for them to sign up directly with CLB Learning. So that's at the bottom. We're going to edit this. And again, you're going to put your ID there and click OK. And then once you've edited that, so you want to make sure most of them only have one link, but I think there's another email that has 2. All right, so you're going to save the changes. Now look at that. And there's my signature file in my email. How cool is that? I think that's pretty cool, don't you? All right, so I'm going to close that. Then I would come to the next one. Now, I recommend that you write down 1 to 8 so that you can, I mean, this goes 0 to 7, but 1 to 8 so you know that you've done each email so you don't have to, you don't forget any. All right, so there's the second one. We're going to scroll down the email. And feel free to edit the emails if you want to add something to them. By all means, go ahead. I'm just keeping this simple. Click here, join CLB Learning here. I'm going to click that, click the link, change the ID number, and click OK. And I don't need to do anything here. But watch this magic. Save. Watch this magic. Look at that. There's my signature. Bing, bada, boom. All right. So we're going to close. So that's 2 of them. And that's all you're going to do is come in here Oh, I close. There we go. Here's the third one. Again, you're going to click the edit button. Scroll down the email till you find the link. Edit the link. Edit the number. Okay. Scroll down. Make sure that's it. It is. Save the changes. Have a look at your email. Look at that. So cool. And close. And then you just continue on with the rest of them. All right. So we've done 3 of them. There's 4 more, but as you see, it didn't take a lot of time. All right. Another 3-4 minutes and you'd have all of them done. Because once you get going, you get into a routine. All right. So now we've got our list done. We're on to the final step. We're going back to the page manager. Oh, sorry. I need to activate my list because I haven't done that yet. Remember, I saved it, but I didn't activate it. So you're going to click on the settings tab. You're going to come down to the bottom. By activating the list, I agree to the following. And you're going to save. Please enter a valid email. Oh, okay. Because I didn't activate it before. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Very intuitive. The system will tell you when things are right or wrong. Save and activate, and there we go. All right, so we are now activated. So our list is all ready to go. So we're going to come here now to our page manager, and we're going to add a new campaign, and we're going to call this our CLB, capture, since I learned to type. I'm going to come here and I'm going to grab my capture page code. Make sure, I don't know if you saw that. See how when I copied that, I don't know if you can really see if I make this bigger. You see how I have this highlighted, but it's in front of the P? You got to make sure you've only got the code, that there isn't anything before or after. All right. Because if there's a space there, it'll say the code is invalid. So here we are. Add a new page designed to start. And we're going to enter the share code. This page is so easy to do, honestly. Launch the editor. Now, there's 2 things that we're going to do here. The first thing is I'm going to edit this box. See, I clicked on the box and the text is over here. And I'm going to go at the front of the text. Invites you to put more money in your pocket with this 100% free system. See how simple that was? Now we're going to come over here to the list area. See how number 2, list, send Steed, enter list ID. So we're going to click get list ID. There's our list right there. It'll be whatever you called yours. And then down here, redirect URL. You're going to click on this, get page. And here are your pages that you've created. And here's the landing page we created. We want to use the pro page. Use this. And there it is. Okay. Close that and save. And that's it. You're done. And this is a big one. I have to wait till this finishes processing to make sure it goes through okay. Okay. So then we're going to come back over here. We're going to come to our capture page and I'm going to click on it. Look at this beautiful page. Isn't that gorgeous? So I'm going to come here and I'm going to put in my name. It's awfully small, isn't it? My email. And bing, bada, boo. Well, look at that. Okay, so it comes up and lets me know, hey, you have to go and validate your email. But when I close that, there's my landing page. Okay, how cool is that? So still one more step because we need to verify that that all worked. So we're going to come over here. Now there we go. Action needed. Please verify your email. So if I click on that, there we go. And I come down here is my verification. So I'm going to click that. And there we go. My address is verified. And now when I come back here, thank you for subscribing. And there is my email that I just edited. And if I click on this, it'll go to, there we go, to Don's site, right? And it goes to the registration and it should say, yep, Don Legere. Your referrer is Don Legere. So there we go. Now let's come back to Leads Leap. Let's go to our list manager and let's have a look. Here's our CLB Learning leads. Look at that. We have one. If I click on that and it brings it up and it shows there's my name and when I signed up, and it tells me it came from Leads Leap. So that's the other thing about Leads Leap is it's going to tell you where everything came from. And that's it. You are all set up. So now you just need your page, your capture page right here, this link right here. You're going to copy that link, and that's the link that you're going to advertise. So you're going to go to the viral mailers because you're an upgraded member in CLB. So you're upgraded in all those mailers. You have all those credits. You're going to get out there and you're going to advertise your link every day. Okay, as an upgraded member, you can advertise every day, and you're going to do that so you can start getting that activity. You're going to contact me with your link as an upgraded member. We're going to get you into our rotator, so that's going to generate more traffic. Bing, bada, boom, things are just going to start to pop, right? So, rotator. Let's go back over here. I'm going to show you the rotator, and then I'll come back in the room, and we'll wrap things up right here, rotators. So this is our rotator for our CLB members. If we click on the links, don't think it shows me. I think I have 20 or 21 members at the moment on the rotator who are constantly sending traffic. And so I'm just going to click here. I want to show you the 30-day traffic. It'll take a moment to bring it up, but it's well worth waiting for. These are the 7-day stats. So you can see there's lots of conversions here. The 30-day stats are pretty, there we go. So I'm going to click here and just show you. All right, so the source, Pro Ad, this is the Leads Leap Pro Ad. So if you are a pro member in Leads Leap, you can set up a pro ad. So I have a few ads set up that all direct to the rotator, and there have been 17 conversions. Those are, that's 17 leads, people who subscribed. That's what that means. They filled out the form. They're a subscriber to one of our members. Okay, so it's rotating all of our members. And then we have these are our members, so that I know that they're referring people. But I saw another, this is Referral Frenzy solo ad. You can see the conversion rate there. They're pretty high. And we come down here and you'll see all these conversions. So those are all our members who are sending traffic to the rotator. All right, so we have it set up so that they put a little code at the end of the rotator, and that's what all this is, so that I know there's traffic coming from our members. Now, your pages, when you have a page that you're advertising, so if I just go to my pages here, I have a lot of pages. And let me just go to my regular page if I can find it. There it is. Okay, so here, this is my personal page. So if I click on the traffic, it's going to show most of it should all be coming from the rotator. And it is, okay? So this is all coming from the rotator. But if I were advertising my page just to direct, so here we go, GoPro mailer, because I did send my link out directly when I was doing training. And you can see that we did get some traffic from that. So it'll show you where your traffic is coming from, right? So guaranteed solo. So these are places where the ads are listed and where they're coming. Like this is even from my blog. So Leads Leap will track everything for you. It's pretty incredible. So one other thing I want to talk about with the rotator. So if you're a little bit advanced, and let's say you have a capture page for the quick start guide, and you have a regular capture page, and maybe you have a different landing video landing page with the capture page. If you want to rotate them, you can create a rotator. All right, so you can click and add a new rotator. Now add page links, okay? So track links means you're going to be adding an outside website. So like your own domain or your CLB blog, perhaps, adding page links. This is where, so if you have, see, I could add this one. I could add my CLB capture page that's new. Here's my CLB capture page for the report. Let me see what other capture pages. I got CLB capture page for the report. So I can put all those on a rotator. All right, so now this is my new rotator, and this rotator link here, if I copy that, right, I can advertise. This is the link I would advertise to my mailers. And so every time I click on this link, all right, so I'm going to click it again, and that's going to change. You download your free report. You'll put more money in your pocket. Right, download your free report. So I had two of them, and I did have two of them there for download your free report. Maybe I have three of them. So it's just going to rotate through those links, and then you can track where that traffic is coming from, right? So it'll show you this direct, but it's just me. I clicked it 6 times, so it shows you that that's where your traffic came from. So it's just another way to get all of your links out there without having to advertise one at a time. All right. So I'm just going to close those. Let's stop our sharing. Let's come back into the room and see if we have any questions. You guys can all unmute yourselves. There you go. You can unmute. Do you have any questions? Or you can just type it in the text chat. I don't see any messages down there.
Fantastic presentation.
Well, thank you, Robert. I really appreciate that. Great to see everybody. Betty, just seeing who all snuck in here. James, Jim, Lou, Cody, Robert. Great to see all of you. Thank you for being here today. I hope you got a lot out of this. And so the only thing that I really changed in the setup was the sequence that everything happens. So I'm uploading my picture first, doing the landing page, and then doing the autoresponder, and then the capture page, right? It all works together very, very simply, and very powerfully. And I mean, you can use that. You can see how you could use that for anything, right? They have templates in there that are really easy to use. In fact, that's how we started. I just used a template and just edited it. So, any questions? Next week, go ahead, Robert.
It almost appears you would need two computers to do this. One to play the video of how to do it, and the other one to actually perform the steps of doing it.
Well, I mean, you just need two browsers open, and you watch the video and pause it, and then go do what you just watched.
Okay.
And then go back to the browser window, watch that, pause it, and then go do it.
Okay, then all
right. That's the easiest way to do it, and it works if you. Cause I mean, to just watch it while it's playing and try to do it is pretty hard to do. So if you just watch one step and then go do that step, and then come back and click it and watch some more, and then pause it, it works really well that way. It makes it very simple to do. Okay. And thanks for bringing that up. It's a common thing that gets people hijacked.
Thank you, Janet.
Good job. Looking forward to seeing your page all set up there, Robert. Well, if there aren't any other questions, we're going to wrap things up for today. And if there's anything I can do to help, I will be around all day, all week. You guys know where to find me. I get all my messengers on my phone. So I get Facebook Messenger, even the new Teams, which was Skype. I get that on my phone. I get my messages, WhatsApp, all of it. It's all on my phone, Telegram. So if you need me, don't be shy. If I'm busy, I may not answer you right away. And, if I'm too busy to handle what you need right away, I'll let you know, and I'll make an appointment to get that done. But don't be shy. All right. Don't be shy. Reach out to me if I can help. I'll be happy to do so. You guys have yourselves an amazing day, an amazing week. I hope it's very successful for you. And I look forward to celebrating with you and celebrating you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great week, everyone. Next week, we're going to be talking about traffic and tracking. So we'll get that landing page to work. So make sure you get your landing page and capture page all set up this week. Bye, everyone. Have a great one.